What if the single best financial decision you can make in your 20s has nothing to do with investing crypto or picking the right stocks? What if it's something way simpler than that and you can start it today with whatever is already sitting in your bank account? Okay, stay with me for a second because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why most people in their 20s stay stuck in a financial loop they don't even realize they're in, and the one move that breaks it for good. Okay, here's a scene you already know. You're in a Valorant match, the credits are tight, you can afford a Vandal but not armor, and instead of playing it safe, something in your brain goes, whatever, I'll just make it work. The guns matter more. So you take the rifle, you peek mid, and then a stray bullet clips you through the smoke. You're dead. You didn't even get to play the round, and now you're spectating broke, tilted, and watching your teammates struggle without you. That feeling, that's not just a Valorant problem, because here's what nobody tells you. If you don't have a cash buffer sitting in your bank account right now, you are force buying every single month in real life. And most people in their 20s have no idea it's even happening. Let me prove it to you. You're grinding through your 20s, college, a rough job market, a fridge that's mostly condiment to this point. The baseline stress is already maxed out. Your HP is low before the round even starts. Then life wallbangs you. Your car breaks down, your phone dies right before an important interview, a medical bill shows up completely out of nowhere. And when that happens without a cash buffer, you're not just taking damage, you're getting eliminated for the month. That emergency goes straight to a credit card charging you 24% interest. And now you're not just broke, you're paying extra to stay broke. Every month you're force buying just to keep your head above water, and the cycle never stops. But here's the shift that actually changes everything, and it took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure this out, to be honest. Cash sitting in a savings account isn't doing nothing. It's not borrowing money. Cash is buying you the most powerful ability in the entire game, and that ability is time. Think about what armor actually does in Valorant. It doesn't win the round for you. It keeps you in the round long enough to win it yourself. That is exactly what an emergency fund does for you in real life. It absorbs the hit so you can keep playing. And the best part is you don't have to build this overnight. A lot of people hear emergency fund and immediately picture saving up to 6 months of expenses before it even counts. That is like trying to hoard 9,000 credits by round 2. It's not realistic, and honestly, it's not even the goal right now. Start with light shields. $1,000. That is your first checkpoint. And you don't need to keep it in your main account where your brain sees it as spending money. You open a separate high yield savings account so it's out of sight, out of mind, completely safe from a 2 a.m. Steam sale, and you just let it live there. Once that first checkpoint is locked in, you slowly start feeding it a little every month. No pressure, just consistency. And here's the moment no one prepares you for. The moment you hit 2 or 3 months of expenses sitting in that account, something genuinely happens. The fear comes down, the desperation comes down. And when that happens, you stop making decisions out of panic. You can hold out for a better job offer instead of taking the first thing that pays the bills. You can pivot careers without it feeling like you're betting your entire life on one move. You can take a real swing at something you actually want because you have a buffer to absorb a bad week. That is what an emergency fund actually gives you, not just a safety net, the freedom to play your game on your term. Building one isn't going to give up the aggressive play style. It's what makes the aggressive plays actually work, because you can't take smart risks when you're afraid of everything. And you can't be afraid of everything when you know you can take a hit. So build the light shields first, then go buy the operator. But let me know what your financial goal is for this year, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But I'll see you with the next one.